All right. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Once again, I'm excited to.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Good evening,
Yeah. Good
sir.
evening. I'm excited to have you here tonight. It's a great opportunity for you and me. So I would encourage that you are with a pen and a note. Yes. Ever since people learn graphic design, I've not experienced a situation where the coach or the tutor actually breaks down the learning process, the mastery process. Let me put it that way. The mastery process. Yes. During my own career as well, I've learned graphic design. I was trained on CorelDRAW. When it comes to using CorelDRAW to a certain level, I'm an expert, and I use Canva also a lot. I use Canva a lot. I use Pixel. So, and over the years, I learned CorelDRAW in 2007. Yes, in 2007. That was the time I obtained diploma in desktop publishing. I learned a lot of packages, of which Power CorelDRAW is part of them. So, but then our coach did not break down the mastery process. Yes, me being good in it was more of self-discovery. Self-discovery. So since then, I've been brainstorming on how to make the learning process and the mastery process easy for um, people who, or let me say, prospective learners in graphic design. So after then, I've always got students or clients on consultation as regard becoming an expert in graphic design. So I've given a lot of ideas, a lot of tricks, a lot of scopes, a lot of principles. But then I didn't document those those things. The consultations were not recorded. So that is why I see this as a great opportunity for you and me. It is an opportunity for you to get my experience, learn from my mistakes, and you get the tricks, principles that will make you an expert within the shortest time. And it's also an opportunity for me to document this message so that people coming behind would have something to take along, and I will not have to go through the process of holding any other class again. So I say congratulations to you. But then this session will be divided into two parts. The first session is the mastery secret. How you can become a master of graphic design skill within the shortest time. And the second part will be skill monetization secret. Yes, one thing that pains me a lot is seeing a lot of people learning skills and they never learn how to monetize it. So one of the things coaches do, apart from they not teaching their learners, their students, the mastery secret, they only teach them tools. This is what to do when you want to do this, when you want to do this, when you want to do this. Tools will not take you anywhere. If someone was to rely on tools, Then millions of people who have learned graphic design out there, they should all have become masters in this skill. But yet we still have a few persons out there who can confidently market themselves and say, wow, I'm great in what I do. I'm a master in what I do. If you are so conversant with what I post on my WhatsApp status, you'd realize that recently I posted a message that I needed five graphic designers who would work with me. So I dropped my official email. Could you imagine that out of all the people, the graphic designers who submitted what they regard as their best design, I could only pick two persons so far. Two persons, just two persons. So the mastery secret is not given. The masters have kept the secret to themselves because they don't want to lose the market. Once they give out the mastery secret and you become a master, you can even beat them out of competition. Another thing is that they don't teach you how to monetize the skill. And even if they will say something about monetization, they will only talk about the information flying around, common information flying around. They will only mention something that you can even find on Google or YouTube. They won't tell you the actual secrets to monetize the skill. So that is why I have included skill monetization as part of this session, so that by the time you are done with the course you are undertaking, then you will know how to figure out the marketing and you will know how to become an expert within the shortest time. Russell Brunson is one of the great marketers of today. He said something very powerful in one of his books, which he titled Traffic Secrets. He said it is just very, very painful seeing a lot of people learning skills, learning great knowledge. You see people spending 6 years in a medical school, and at the end of the day, they are never taught how to convert the skill to money. I believe that you are learning this skill to make money. You are learning this skill to become rich. You are not just learning the skill to become famous. You are not just learning the skill to be popular. You are learning it so that it could serve as a source of income for you. So monetization should be learned alongside skills. Alongside skills. Now, having understood the why this session is holding, and what you stand to gain, then let's dive into the subject of discourse without spending much time. Now, starting with mastery secret. Yes, mastery secret. Mastery secret. Graphic design mastery secret. Let me put it that way. Graphic design, graphic design mastery secret. Becoming mastery secret. Aha. Graphic design mastery secret. Now, if you want to become a master in graphic design, we are not talking about monetization now. Get it right. We are talking about becoming an expert in graphic design. One thing is to master a skill, another thing is to monetize the skill. So we are talking about mastering the skill, mastering graphic design skill. So the number one thing you need to do is to go through the learning process. The number one thing you need to do is to patiently go through the learning process. What I mean by the learning process are the various videos, materials you are given in the class, teaching you how to use some set of tools. Please go through them. I've seen a lot of people learning graphic design, most especially when smartphone graphic design become popularized. They would take a course and at the end of the day, they will not consume the videos. You see some people complaining about no data, some people complaining about different complain, no data, no time, a lot of things like that, a lot of excuses. And at the end of the day, they never become what they dream to become. And when they find out that they are not achieving their goal, instead of finding a way to still learn that skill, go through the learning process, consume the materials, they jump to another skill. They either jump to they either jump to copywriting skill or jump to con ten t writing or even go and learn importation or learn something else. Yes. Now after doing that, they never still learn that one patiently as well. Before you know, they've moved to another thing. This is like acting like a scalar quantity. Like you have magnitude, you don't have direction. And scalar is poverty. Whenever you see somebody moving from one place to another, from another place to another, having just magnitude with no direction, that person is a scalar quantity. And money doesn't work like that. Money doesn't come by you mastering a lot of skill. Yes, when we were young, we were told that jack of all trade, master of none. Jack of all trade, master of none. Yes, jack of all trade, master of none. Not only that, jack of all trade, master of no sales. Jack of all trade, master of no sales. If you can hear me, just type what I'm saying, man. Jack of all trades, master of no sales. So when you start moving from one skill to another, one skill to another, you didn't take time to learn it, you didn't take time to understand it, practice it. You will not make sales. You can't become a master like that. You can't become a master like that. Mastery will come when you pass through the learning process patiently, no rushing. Aha, thank you. Mastery will come when you pass through the learning process patiently. Don't rush. Don't rush. And the world we are today now, life has become very simple. Even if you can't afford to buy, welcome Yusuf. Um, put up your mic. If you can't afford to buy large volume of data, you can do night subscription. You can do night subscription. Once I break down the mastery process for you now, you will see that it doesn't take time at all. It doesn't take time. For most people, their mind are just divided. It's not as if it takes a lot of time, but it takes a lot of mind. It doesn't take a lot of time to master a skill, but it takes a lot of mind. It takes a giant mind. It takes a cultured mind. It takes a mind that has high level of intelligence. So go through the learning process. Don't skip any video. Um, put off your camera, please. My network is not good here. Thank you. It doesn't take much time, but it takes mind. Like you have to be focused. Oh, I want to learn this skill. First, tie your mind that, oh, this is the skill
You know how to
I,
charge it now.
Yusuf, wants to master. This is the skill I, Yunusa, wants to master. I want to be known as a graphic designer. I, Mustafa, wants to be known as a graphic designer. Aha. Once you tie your mind that you will not move from one skill to another, you will not move from one skill to another, you are at the verge of success. You are at the verge of success. A lot of people, they have divided mind. They don't even know what to do. That graphic design they want to go and learn, they are not determined to master it. They are only playing hide and seek game. Like it seems this will work. No. I don't do that. Whenever I'm going into something, I'm going into it fully. Like I'll be fully equipped. It's not as if I'll carry ammunitions or but my mind will be equipped, and I will make sure I avoid all distractions because I believe that wealth is commitment to one thing over time. Wealth is commitment to one thing, one idea over time. Wealth will not come by you mastering 10 skills. It will not come by you mastering a lot of skills, many skills. It will come by you committing yourself to just one skill. So after consuming the learning materials, that is knowledge. After consuming the learning material, you have acquired knowledge. And the purpose of learning is not knowledge. The purpose of learning is mastery. Yes, when you master it, you can monetize it. If you don't master it, people will not pay you because people pay masters. Nobody wants to pay a follower. Nobody wants to pay somebody who is not even sure of his competence. You want to pay somebody that is competent, confident, and a master in what he does. So after learning it, that is learning, that is knowledge. Now the next thing is you want to understand each thing. You want to understand each of the tools, how they really work. Now, after consuming the whole videos, forget about what your coach taught you. After consuming the whole videos, forget about what your coach taught you. Yes, your coach might have taught you designing flyers, logos, 3D logos, carousel, what other thing were you promised to be taught? You see, those things are just too much. If you want to focus on everything, you will lose focus in everything. If you want to focus on everything, you will lose focus in everything. So after going through the learning process, consuming all the materials, pick an aspect of the design. Pick an aspect of graphic design that comes to your heart, that comes to your mind, that, oh, I love this. I love to be doing this. Maybe Thank you. Instagram highlight. Maybe you want to. What I'm trying to tell you is that you have to niche down. You have to what? You have to niche down. Don't say, I'll be designing logos, I'll be designing flyers, I'll be designing Instagram highlights, I'll be designing Instagram carousel, I'll be designing 3D logo, I'll be designing. You cannot master all these things at a go. These are the things most people don't know that makes the mastery journey too long for them. And at the end of the day, they get distracted. Are you getting? You have just focus on one thing. I was telling somebody, yeah, it was just a free consultation anyway. That, oh, what are you doing now? She said she wants to be designing logo, designing this. I said no, 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 no. You see, focusing on logo itself is a field in graphic design. If you understand what you do and you are hungry for success, you can just even focus on just logo alone. But this person said, no, 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 I'm not focused on everything. Now, till now, this person has not even mastered just one aspect of all the things. She has not mastered one aspect yet. So, people who actually succeed in this field and in every field generally, the number one rule is that when you learn a skill, niche down. Just pick one aspect of the skill, then capitalize on it. When you niche down, you reach wide. Are you getting what I'm saying? Niche down, niche down, niche down, reach wide. Such that, let's say you focus on your own focus is Instagram carousel. You help digital creators create attention grabbing Instagram carousel. That could be your own focus. Now, think about it. If we have 1,000 graphic designers, if we have 1,000 people who said they are graphic designers, and there is a client who wants somebody he or she can hire to help him or her design Instagram carousel. Now, all of them, all these 1,000 graphic designers are saying, I design graphics, I design logos, flyers, just everything. And you, among them, you are one of the 1,000, and you said, what you design, I design Instagram carousels. I help digital creators design Instagram carousels. Who do you think the client will consult? Who do you think the client will consult? The specialized one. Thank you. No, not the one with one skill. All of them have just one skill. But you have narrowed down. You have narrowed down your skill. You have narrowed down your skill. You have specialized on one thing, one aspect of the skill. You specialize on one aspect of the skill. Are you getting? So it is just as if we have 1,000 people saying, I'm a marriage counselor. I'm a marriage counselor. Now, there's a client now who has issue with divorce, and he needs somebody to help him handle the problem. He is now looking for somebody to handle the divorce case. So out of the 1,000 people who are saying, I'm a relationship counselor. One of them said, I help divorced men and women solve their divorce problem. Who do you think the client would hire? It is you who have narrowed down, who have niched down. It is you who have niched down your skill. Now, somebody saying, I'm a marriage counselor, you are just too general. You are just too general. Clients don't want to work with people who are too general. We want to be so sure that, okay, we know you are good in what you do. Okay, now sorry. Okay, so what I'm saying here is that if we have we have 1,000 marital counselors, and a client is looking for a counselor, a marital counselor who can solve divorce problem. And out of this 1,000 counselors who are saying, I'm a marital counselor or a marriage counselor, you among them said, I solve divorce problem. Like, I'm a divorce counselor. You are not just saying you are a marital counselor, you said you are a divorce counselor. You will be the one the client will hire, because we don't just want to work with somebody who is good in what he does. We want to be so sure that you can solve my type of problem. That is why you have to niche down. Another reason why you have to niche down is to ease your mastery speed. To ease your mastery speed. If you have too many things to learn, you cannot master everything. That is why you cannot go to school and study science. You cannot master science. You cannot master science, because science encompasses a lot of things. That is why they niche it down, they departmentalize it. That, okay, some of you will study biology science, and some of you will study botany, some of you will study biology education, some of you will study just everything niche down. Everything niche down. Even if you, what I tell my students, even if you study biology science or you study accounting in school, don't go out there and say, I'm an accountant. You still have to niche down again. You have a lot of aspects in accounting. You can just pick bookkeeping. You can just pick just one aspect of what you were taught. Capitalize on it. People will hire you for it. That is what we call narrow down, niche down your skill, so that you can get clients of your dream. And it will also help you to speed the mastery process. The mastery process. Do you get that now? I hope you are noting that down. I'm not sure we'll be able to complete this session today, but then I will try. If we can't complete it today is Sunday. We might have to join the class tomorrow. So the second aspect now, no, the third aspect, I've talked about going through the learning process, then narrowing down your skill and reaching wide. So when you narrow down, like you are picking just designing of Instagram highlights. Then you will now reach wide. You will reach out wide to the market, looking for clients whose problem is just designing Instagram highlights. And there are millions of people out there who only want to solve that specific problem. So if you want to focus on logo design, just focus on logo design. Master logo, period. When somebody comes to you that, oh, I want you to design one other thing for me, tell them that your specialization is this. Be known by that thing you specialize on. What kills most people is the urge for money. You are not good in creating logo, but because you just want the money, you acquire, you get the client, you close him, and at the end of the day you don't satisfy him, he will not come back to you. He will not come back to you, and he will not refer you to his friends. Why not tell him that that is not your specialization, and whenever he needs somebody to do what you specialize on, he will come to you. But poor entrepreneurs will not do this. They are always chasing money. You don't attract money like this. You don't attract money by being general. You will just be a general of brokenness, general of poverty. You narrow down. Yes, rich people narrow down their skill. Now the third one is that you can, and the fourth one now is that, is it third or fourth? Third, abi? Okay. The third one now is that you can even narrow down your platform, the platform you use. Yes, I know people who design just for one particular platform, because different platform with different design architecture. Yes. Now, for instance, now the designs on Instagram are not the same as designs on other platforms. So you can just focus on Instagram alone. You might want to focus on, helping people design, people who use WhatsApp for adverts. Those are the people you want to help in designing. You can just focus on one platform. There are people who just focus on renting design. Yes, there are some guys, you might all this I'm saying might sound so strange to you, but it is absolutely true. There are some people or some company, they will not hire you if you are not familiar with a platform. No matter how good you are, they will not hire you if you are not you are not familiar with a particular platform, because each platform has its own uniqueness. Somebody who has not made several Instagram designs, I can't hire him. It doesn't mean that it's not good, but it will not deliver my own experience. It will not deliver the experience I want, because he's not used to Instagram designs. So narrow down the platform. Instagram is a good venture. It's a good venture. WhatsApp is also great. Yes, WhatsApp is also great. Now the number 4 is that you have to copy designs, and you have to steal designs rather. Number 4, steal designs. I don't know if you are getting me. Steal designs, steal. STEAL. Yes. Good graphic designers copy designs. Good graphic designers copy designs, but great graphic designers, they steal designs. Now, to get it right, most people when they learn graphic design, what they do is they start practicing on their own. They start having imaginations on their own. They try to do things out of imagination. They just visualize something and they want to design it. At this learning stage, you cannot visualize a design it out and it will be good. Never. Never. What you should start doing after going through the learning process, after niching down, selecting what will be your specialization, the next thing you want to do is to get designs from experts. What experts have designed, steal their design, replicate the design. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Good graphic designers copy designs, while great graphic designers steal designs. So you get somebody, maybe you design with Canva now. Aha, you design with Canva and your own focus is Instagram designs. So you will now go and get somebody who also who also make Instagram designs. Do you get that? And most especially somebody who use the exact tool, the exact app you are using to design. You will now go and get all his designs. You will steal his designs. When you steal it, you will now replicate, you will start picking the design one after the other. Get it right. Some graphic designers will tell you that design 5 times in a day. I don't believe in that. Oh, don't kill yourself. If you can make 2 designs in a day, no problem. Don't say you want to make 3 designs in a day. Don't overwhelm yourself. You see, money comes with simplicity. Mastery comes with simplicity. Yes. Money comes with simplicity because mastery comes with simplicity. And it is masters that make money. It is what? Masters that money. So, one design in a day. Take your time to replicate the design perfectly. Take your time to replicate the design perfectly. The next day, pick another design from that same person, replicate it. Pick another design from that same person, replicate it. Do this consistently for 1 month. Come back and give me your testimony. I'm very sure if you do this consistently, you will come back and tell me that wow, this thing is working. Like it's working. So when you steal this design, why are you doing this? Is because as a beginner, your idea store, the store you have in your brain, this design store you have in your brain is empty. I mean, the design idea you have in your brain is what? Empty. Is empty. You've not made designs. Each design you are making would store in one part of your memory. It will be like a trace. In psychology, whatever you see, whatever you read, whatever you listen to, they go to your memory and they stay there as a trace, as a mark. So whatever you have designed will go and stay in your brain as a mark. If you design rubbish, it will stay in your brain as a mark. So whenever you want to reproduce design, it is that rubbish that will come back. That is why you have to pick a design from an expert. Once you see the design, it stays in your mind. Whenever you want to reproduce that kind of design, it comes so easily. So easily. So by the time you have replicated a lot of designs, when somebody tells you, oh, help me design this thing, different ideas will come to you easily. Different ideas will come to you. Not only that, you already have a swipe file. Not only that, you already have a swipe file. A swipe file is a folder containing previous designs from experts. So when somebody tells you, help me design this thing, and you check your swipe files, the designs you have replicated, the designs you've stolen from experts, you can just take up like 3 designs, blend the ideas together and use it to design for the client. The next thing you will say is wow, wow. He would wow, he would think that the idea you got the idea from heaven. No, you stole the idea. You stole the idea. And nobody cares your process. Nobody cares about your process. What we need is the result you can produce. Nobody cares where you got the idea from. What we care about is the result you can produce. Am I talking to somebody here? Let me know if you understand what I'm saying. If you understand your type, I understand. Awesome. Awesome. Now you have a swipe file. Every great graphic designer has a swipe file. They will never tell you. It is a secret. They will never tell you. They will never tell you. They have swipe files. You would think that, oh, the idea came from heaven. No, no. It's a blended idea. What I call blended idea is most of the time they get the idea from 3, 4, 5 designs and they blend it together to give you the result you desire. Is that not amazing? So by the time you have done this a number of times, you can, for every simple design, you can easily come up with ideas without you checking your swipe files. You can easily come up with ideas without you checking your swipe files. I don't know if you've tried to hire graphic designers online before and you tell them you need a logo. They will tell you that they will produce the logo for you under 30 minutes. Some will say under 1 hour. Some will say under 2 hours. Do you think it is that easy? It is because they are working with swipe files. Imagine somebody having thousands of swipe files and you just order for a logo and they don't even care about your uniqueness so much. For some of these graphic designers, they don't really care about your uniqueness so much. That is why when you start, if you want to focus on logo design, you have to be very, very sincere. You see, nothing will pay you more online than sincerity, integrity, and faithfulness. So they will tell you, they will make the logo design for you under 30 minutes and they will submit it to you under 30 minutes. And get it right, you will say wow. You will say wow. You will not be imagining that why is somebody just so brilliant, so intelligent, so smart? No, it is not just smartness, it is swipe file. It is not just smartness, it is swipe file. Swipe file. Swipe file. So if you do all this, you go through this process consistently, it will not take you more than for a slow learner. For a slow learner, it will not take you more than 3 months. It, it will not take you more than 3 months. Yes. 3 months is okay to learn a skill, understand the skill, and master the skill. What you just need is one design in a day or 3 designs in a week, depending on the time you have for yourself. Yes, 3 designs in a week is okay. Now, the last one I will mention in that regard is that don't follow too many graphic designers. Don't follow too many graphic designers. it will distort your idea store. Your brain will be confused. Yes, different graphic designers with different styles of design, because we didn't learn under the same tutor, we didn't learn under the same coach. Our styles are not the same. Even copywriters, our writing styles are not the same. Closers, high ticket closers, our closing ideas are not the same. So if you are following this one, you are following this one, you are following about 5 persons and they didn't learn under the same coach, your brain will be confused. So if you want to follow graphic designers, somebody you will steal his design and replicate it, maximum of 3 is okay. Maximum of 3 is okay. That is what I tell my students. You don't need to have if you are a copywriter now, just follow 3 copywriters. 3 is okay. Our writing styles are not the same. Your brain can blend 3 styles together, but once it's more than 3, it gets distorted. Once it's more than 3, it gets distorted. It will distort the trace, the mark it is forming on your brain. That is why people get confused easily. You say, I'm not even getting it. I'm not getting it. You are following too much of ideas. Too much of ideas. Do you get that? So what I'm explaining to you is applicable to every skill you want to learn, even if it is copywriting. It's applicable to every skill you want to learn, even if it is copywriting. So do this for 3 months. Do this consistently for 3 months without being distracted. Let's see what the results will look like. Let's see what the results will look like. Somebody who started last year will envy you. Somebody who started last year will envy you because he doesn't know this secret. Yes, a lot of them are frustrated. They've even been knocked out of the market because they don't become a master. They don't know how to become a master. They follow too much of graphic designers. They are not niching down. They did not go through the learning process perfectly. They are not narrowing down the platform they use. And ahead of that, do you understand that? So I wish you understand that. I'll stop here. I'll stop here. I have like 20 minutes to spend more. I don't think I have more than 20 minutes. So let me know if you understand that. Awesome. Awesome. Now, that is mastery skill, mastery secret. That is what? Mastery secret. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what we want to discuss now is monetization secrets. Skill monetization secrets. I want you to understand that learning a skill and monetizing the skill should not take you let's say you are not hungry for success at all, like your level of hunger for success is 2 or 3, then it might be taking you like 6 months. But if you are super hungry for success, both learning the skill, mastering the skill, monetizing the skill should not take you more than 3 months. 3 months, yes, 3 months. All you need is to follow the process. Success as a process. If you try to skip the process, you will not experience the results. The results will continue to be like a mirage to you. Mirage is an optical illusion. It is just like somebody who is thirsty. You are walking on a street, on a hot street, or probably in the desert, and you are so thirsty, no water with you. So it appears as if very near to you along the street there is water on the way, but by the time you get there you realize that it's an optical illusion, an optical illusion. Your eyes is deceiving you. That is what it means. So don't skip process. Process makes successful people. Process makes millionaire. If you try to skip the process, you will not experience the result. Yes, money is a result. It's an event. Events are byproducts. Money is a byproduct. It's a byproduct of process. So if you try to skip the process, you will not experience the result. You will not experience money. So just make sure you have followed the mastery process that I taught you. So after following the mastery process, like you learn a skill, you understand the skill, you master it, LUM. Learn a skill, understand it, master it, LUM. So after doing that, to monetize that skill, you need a portfolio. You need what? A portfolio. But you don't have this portfolio. You don't have a profile yet. You don't have a profile yet. And because clients will ask you, what's your profile, what's your portfolio, what are the testimonials you have gathered, what's your year of experience. All this can stop you from getting a paying client. Now, but then everybody started with zero portfolio. Every great person in a skill or knowledge started with zero portfolio, zero profile, zero testimonial. How then did they achieve it? That is what I want to teach you tonight. So I'm going straight into the subject of discourse, no beating around the bush. So the first thing you need to do, the number one thing you need to do is to optimize your profile. The number one thing you need to do is optimize your profile. Optimizing your profile contains a lot of things. It's talking about who you are, what you do, who you help specifically. Optimizing your profile entails what? Who you are, what you do, whom you help specifically. I mean the specific set of people you help. Yes. And the fourth one, which is optional, is how you help them. How you help them. How you help them. So, because your profile online is your pay file online and offline. If your profile cannot be reached, your pay file cannot be reached. Your profile online is your pay file online and offline. If your profile cannot be reached, your pay file cannot be reached. Cannot be reached. Yes, I spelled the first reached I pronounce and the second reached. So let's say you are using WhatsApp now or Instagram. Don't just go there and say I'm a graphic designer. I have said it earlier. You will not get clients. You will stay there for many years, you will not get clients. You are too general. Wealth is never general. Wealth is for specific set of people. Money is not a general commodity. Shebi economics people said money is scarce. Yes, money is scarce. It's not for everybody. If it's for everybody, the earth will be more corrupt than this. The earth will be more corrupt than this. Money is not for everybody. Not everybody will become rich. So don't go there, don't write it on your WhatsApp profile or your Instagram profile that I'm a graphic designer. No. Who are you? What do you do? Who do you serve? Specifically, how do you serve them? So you can say something like, I help I help Instagram digital creators. I help Instagram digital creators. You can see now, you have narrowed down the platform. I help Instagram digital creators create high converting and attention grabbing Instagram carousels. That is your profile. So if an Instagram digital creator sees a kind of profile like this, he will say, wow, this is the person I'm looking for. This is my dream client, or this is my dream service provider. This is the person I want to work with. Versus an Instagram digital creator seeing your profile where you said you are a graphic designer. You will be confused. You will be confused because you are too general. So craft your profile and let it be specific. Niche down, specific on platform, specific on set of people, the audience you want to target. Good. Once you do that, the next thing you want to proceed and do is to work for a client for free. Why do you want to work for a client for free? Is to gather testimony. Work for what? Client for free. Yeah. Sorry. It could be the network or the network. Sorry. Work for a client for free. When you work for a client for free, what you are doing is you are gathering testimonial. And when you want to work for someone for free, okay, thank you. When you want to work for someone for free, don't go and work for poor people. Don't go and work for poor people. Look for influencers, big digital creator, big digital creator. Yes, you have to be very, very creative in doing this. Don't let them see you as a commodity. Don't let them see you as a needy. Don't let them see you as a poor person. Yes. In fact, if you've been following that person, you can just do it as a surprise for him. Yes. You can just do it as a surprise for him. Let's say just you have to be creative in doing this. But then what I will tell you there is that don't design for poor people. You will not be promoted on time and they will not appreciate it. Look for a big client, a big fish. Design for that person and expect nothing from him. Expect that he will not thank you. Expect that he will not talk about you on his profile. So I'm saying this because people are not the same. People are not the same, so that you will not work with someone and at the end of the day, if he doesn't appreciate you, then you get demotivated. Go and work for another person. But the truth is that this one only happens when you work with poor people. If you work with a rich person for free, they will appreciate you more than you expect. They can even try to pay you, but don't collect the money. Don't collect the money. All you need is testimonial. Let him give you video testimonial. Let him post it on his page and tag you. You will see how hundreds of souls will rush towards you. That is the feasibility you are looking for. That is the testimonial you need. So that testimonial is what you will now use to get a paying client. Go and work for another person for free again. Get testimonial. Use the testimonial to get a paying client. So by the time you do this for 3, 4, 5 persons, you already have a lot of testimonials. And make sure you are working with influencers. Rich people, not poor people. Poor people don't appreciate anything at all. So that is how it works. That's how it works. So now you have gathered testimonial. The only thing you need to do now is to learn marketing on its own. Is to what? Learn marketing. Marketing is something you have to learn on its own. I will share you what Rosenbrosen said in his book. I'll help you circle it out. In fact, it's on I posted it on my Instagram page. It's a very bad thing when you learn a skill and you don't actively learn marketing. You are ripping yourself up. You are changing yourself. You have to learn how to market it. You see, becoming known by people is a science and an art. We learn it. We learn it as a science and we implement it as an art. Getting known by people is a science, I repeat. Getting known by people is a science we learn and we implement it as an art. So you have to learn it. How can I hack feasibility? How can I break through all the social media algorithm? How can I become exposed to my dream clients? That should be something battering your brain. That should be the thing battering your brain from now. Not all those generic things coaches talk about and a lot of people care about. No, what you should care about now is feasibility, because marketing is feasibility and only those who are feasible are rewarded. Do you get that? So that is the monetization process. And the more lives you affect in skills and or in marketing, the richer you become. So you learn marketing and you now build your own audience too. You can do this organically, you can do this with paid adverts. Start with organic. Mark Zuckerberg started with organic. If you are not making like 200K per month yet consistently, you have nothing doing with paid adverts. All you need to do, all you need to care about is how to hack the organic feasibility. Learn marketing, build your audience, because the more lives you affect in the entity you belong, the niche you belong, in skills and or in marketing, the richer you become. Do you get that? So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to stop here. I hope I have been able to pass my message right. I hope you understand all what I've explained. If you understand, let me know. If you have questions, send it on the group. I'll not be able to take the questions right now. If you have questions, send it on the group. I will answer the questions there. But I hope you get values. I hope you get values. Yes, the WhatsApp group where you are. Yes, the WhatsApp group. Awesome. I was about saying that Sadiq is not here. Sadiq, you came when we're about to to leave the webinar. No problem, no problem. I'll give you the replay. No problem. Your success is my priority. So what will I gain if I keep the replay to myself and I don't give it out? Even those who attended the live session, they still need to go back and listen to it again. Yes, it's how you've not understood it yet. You've not understood it yet. Until you listen to it again the second time, then you listen to it the third time. You now start implementing aggressively. You have to be very, very fanatic about your exposure, your feasibility, your growth, your financial success. Yes, success comes to those who are fanatic about becoming successful. Some people are sleeping on their dream. They are sleeping on their dream. And if you don't start now, you might end up not starting anymore. Yes. Yes, graphic design is a hot cake. It's a hot cake. Only that a lot of people don't know exactly how the mastery works. Now you've got the mastery, you've got the key to mastery. Use the key to unlock the wealth window. Okay, now, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking your time to join the session tonight. So, have an amazing evening. Bye bye.